Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Monday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches Darwin's game. Oh boy. So, in the last episode of Darwin's game, we were on the third episode of this fun little event, fun for the whole family going down. Our boy Kaname finally defeated Dio, but instead of killing Dio, as everyone expected him to, including Dio is now on his team, and they're going to fend off all of the people that are going to come to steal their rings, because there are very few rings still out in the wild, and they've got, fucking 9 of them, I think, collectively, based on, all the people that Dio is possessed and killed and all that other shit. So, hey, that's gonna be fun. Still got no idea what waifu number 1's up to. Already forgot her name. Already done that. Or just gone. No thoughts, head empty. But I'm sure she must be having some fun with this little murder game that she seems to be very, very good at. Who knows? Let's get in here and let's see what our boys are up to, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Aniplex. Alright. Come on, let's see. I wonder if she's gonna wind up, accidentally fucking killing, some of her boys. Hey, there's our girl. Out here with her fucking Spider-Man shit. Fucking campers, dude. Nice to see that, the more, even in, real-life death games, nothing ever fucking changes. There's always just camping fucking snipers. And most of them suck shit, and they're just there to be annoying more than anything. Oh, hey, there's Lolly number 2. We know she's surviving, because she's in the fucking opening. We know she's gonna be best friends with Lolly number 1. I want to know how PKM Man's gonna join the squad, because didn't he fucking, get... isn't he fucking, possessed by Dio right now? I don't know, man, it begs a question. Also, why does he just look like his friend from episode 1 that fucking died? Straight up. The fuck is up with that? Am I just being an anime racist again? God, that's such a fucking villain. That guy is such a fucking villain on the opener. If that guy isn't Darwin, then God knows who the fuck he is. So she appears to have some sort of yandere sort of thing going on, and she can control ice. I feel like straight up giving some players straight up cryomancy is kind of an imbalancing issue. Already, our boy being able to create guns at will, kind of broken. But, at the very least, he needs to find guns to learn how to make them. Giving someone just straight up cryomancy, that feels like that's gonna be, that's gonna cause game balance problems. I don't know. And none of us will have to worry about getting murdered by a cell phone app. Man, it sure is great being a Japanese high schooler in the year 2020. Ah, and he needed the money so they could go on summer break together. Oh no. And now he's fucking dead. So this isn't a flashback, I imagine. This is some hallucination, right? Or dream? Because he was not doing very well last time we saw him. Like, Dio kind of fucked his shit up. Yeah, Kaname. You can't go to the afterlife yet. You've got to suffer still. All of his friends are fucking dead. Congrats, idiot. Oh, damn. 'Cause she loves murder, my dude. Congratulations, you got yourself a girl who wants to fuck you and will kill for you. Like, actually. 3 hours? How long is this event supposed to go? Is this event just go on till everyone's dead? Or every ring is gotten? I mean, Dio's dead at the end of this, right? There's no way he's not. What? My dude, I mean, I understand he's gonna join the team, but at the same time, what is your reason? What is your reason for this, my dude? Jesus. I mean, you don't really need a team when you have a fucking Russian LMG. Hey, it's not brainwashing if you come back from it. This boy is lucky he's in a fucking anime where he's the protagonist. Dead ass, if that boy was me, the second I got my PKM, I'd be lighting Dio to fuck up. Like, I would straight up, I would just light Dio to fuck up, turn that man into Swiss cheese. Ah! He hates Wang. That's how you get him on the team. You tell him all about your Wang problems. Alright, so what's your beef? What's your beef, Chief? $500 million yen. 500 million yen, dude! $500 million! That's... He's just a snake. That man is just straight up. He's actually a, like, not even like talking like metaphorically. No, he is just a actual fucking Orochimaru snake. Like, holy shit. Meanwhile, a guy in the back's like, "Oh man, I already took my pants off. It's very warm in here." Like, they just locked down like an entire section of fucking Tokyo for like what, like fucking 24 hours, 48 hours? Like, Jesus, dude. Oh, sorry, Shibuya. Alright, this is the first time I've heard of this. Okay, what the fuck is this privilege thing? Okay, so it's not just me being anime racist. Why? Why does he look like his friend? Or, like, did they just go, like... And then they're going to get just murdered on the way out. Like, did the original author, like, just want Kaname's friend to survive this long and then change his mind partway through? It would be a cool twist if it was Kaname's friend, you know, like they just got fucking respawned with, like, different memories or some shit. That'd be pretty neat. Because they're greedy bitches. Nope. Ugh. I mean, yeah, that's 15 rings. Just split it up as equal as physically possible, right? Why? Why are you giving half to Dio? I mean, yes, but he also tried to fucking murder you, dude. This is... I mean, I guess if they kill the eighth clan guy, he's got 50 rings. I mean, I guess that's still like way more money than any of them could fucking use. My girl literally breaking out the misandry. Like, oh yeah, guys wouldn't know this. This is silly. Some dumb shit. I mean, maybe the guy just picked his favorites, right? I mean, cleared clearly means that like you've killed everybody not in your team, right? Like maybe this is just me like reading into it a bit, but surely the game being cleared would mean either all the players are dead or all the rings are taken. God, if it turns out there's like a secret fucking treasure like hidden somewhere, like that should be fucking cool. Yeah, you probably should. What if she, what if she came into the roof? Can't can't believe Shuka's fucking dead. Oh no, I can't believe Shuka's fucking dead. Well, I guess she's not getting to use her fucking phone because I highly doubt that thing's waterproof. So it's not just cryomancy, it's also hydromancy. That's even more broken than just straight cryomancy. Holy shit. Like these sigils. Like these sigils are like straight up broken, dude. Like some of these are definitely like better than others. That's why it's ice, moron. So does this person like actually have like split personality disorder, or do they just pretend to be? Or they just pretend to be meek? And now both of your weapons are gone. Man, I sure hope she's got extras. How did she send that text message if she's underwater? Surely her phone isn't waterproof, right? Why would she... Yeah, like, that's really weird that you would think that would be just a joke. Someone strong enough to fuck her up is not gonna be someone that you can take, my dude. Jesus. Yeah, PKM man! An S ranker, my god. This man's out here mamarooing his Nakamas, goddamn. Yeah? I mean, honestly, this like with her ability, she could literally be a camping sniper piece of shit from the tallest building in Shibuya. And the only issue would be getting fucking the rings, which is why you would have teammates on the ground to pick up who you pop, right? Because the hotel seems to be the tallest building. No one's getting to the roof unless they can fly. So fucking many. That's so fucking many people dead. Yeah! PKM buddies! That's a good point. Oh, okay. Okay. So he's already tried the rings. That would be cool if his sigil just allowed him to get one ring and just make 100 of them. That'd be pretty cool. What is his sigil? What is it though? That Chief, that is really good. That is really good if you know how to use it. Like, especially you could even use it like outside of the game to fuck. Oh, that's strong. Especially with her power, dude, she could like. Okay, oh, there's gonna be a guy standing there in 3 minutes. All right. You know what? Just wait. But then why would the rules say having 3 rings gets you a win? God, this fuck. Nobody noticed the QR codes. Nobody found the QR codes. Oh my god, these people are all fucking blind. Looks like part of a fucking string, so it could be coordinates. Could be the each... Yeah. Each flavor of ring has different amounts of numbers. So if you get one of each ring, you could find the treasure because it gives you coordinates. That'd be pretty neat. Oh, those might not be coordinates. Damn, alright. You mean these Chaos Emeralds? Like, is there nobody Is there nobody that lives in this area of Shibuya? Is there no apartments? Like, are people just being, like, away from their apartments for fucking, like, an entire fucking day and a half? Like, offices or anything? Like... Or they're a sociopath. How do you get pervert out of that? Ain't nothing wrong with getting paid. Spetsnaz Special Forces do recon on the Shibuya invasion, 1939, colorized. Throw a grenade at her right now! Light that bitch up! Light that bitch up right now! Fill her with so much 762 that she's I don't even know. Fill her with so much 762 that she looks like a fucking Soviet backline. Get it? Because they shot deserters. Like, there's no way that they're, like, two different people, right? There's gotta be, like, some split personality shit, right? So she's the nice personality, and he's the evil personality. Because why else would they be exactly identical? Like, even down to the clothing. Damn, so this episode was all set up and I didn't even notice. How do you know? How do you know that's a sigil attack, my boy? Can you detect that shit too? Look at this big fucking hero man right here. Goddamn. Oh god, he lied about her lying so she would trust them. Shoot that bitch! Fucking shoot her in the leg then! She's got two of them, she only needs one. She fucking froze his receiver. She fucking froze his receiver. You know what? Alright, fair enough. You know, they really didn't need to make it like, I don't want killing a kid in my kind. Didn't really need to do that. She was just gonna freeze his fucking receiver, dude. And my boy went in there with his fucking titties out. Like, fuck, dude. Like, she's gonna need so much rice for her phone. She wanted to get to know him in the biblical sense, if you know what I'm saying. Oh! That explains why she's so fucked up. She an orphan. I always knew them orphans would be good for something someday. Who knew it would be murder? Oh boy. Alright, so this show has a weird narrative structure and I like it. Like, we're in the middle of a tournament arc. And not a lot of shows. And bear in mind, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But like, I cannot think of a shonen or like, you know what? This is a shonen. This is no way. This isn't a shonen. I don't know. I'm not gonna check like the tags or anything. But like, this is 100% shonen. Like, most shonens do not interrupt tournament arcs for like entire episodes of just like, hey, here's the next bad guy. We're gonna set him up, build him up. We're gonna go get that going. Like a lot of times it's just like, okay, here's our fight. Here's like the aftermath of that fight. Here's and then the next episode is, okay, here's like a little bit of lead up to the next fight. Here's the next fight. And then towards the end it's like, okay, here's first half of a fight. Here's the second half of a fight. Here's the aftermath of that fight. Like usually tournament arcs, and this is a tournament arc. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's not got brackets, but it's still a fucking tournament arc. Like, it's not just going like boom, 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 boom. Like, we had like that big section in the hotel, and now it's like, okay, now we gotta defend the hotel from the eights. But here's the introduction of our next villain in the bracket, and how they're going to wind up joining the team because they're in the fucking opening. And it's got like some actual drama and shit. Like, that's, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Like, it's not unique, don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh man, no one's ever done this before. Like, no, it's just not common, and I like that. I like when shows, like when I go into like a like an archetype of an arc, an archetype of an arc. God, but like like the archetypical tournament arc, like combat zone arc, like battle royale arc is just going right in there, you know, just go fight to fight until eventually it reaches the end, and then you get to a moment to catch your breath and go like, whew, okay, what the fuck happened back there? Like, you know, like you don't get that, you only get that moment in retrospect. But this is really good. It's nice to have like that moment of just like, okay, you had that big fight in the hotel, you gained Dio, you gained PKM man. Take your breath. What's going on? Ice Lolly. All right. What's going on here? Like, we're actually getting a little bit more info. We're getting some drama with Shuka, and we're getting Ryuji, getting him a little bit of characterization because he's no longer PKM man in the death mask who tried to shoot our boy at the start of the fucking battle royale. Now he's getting like a little bit of humanity, a little bit of that je ne sais quoi that makes characters actually enjoyable. I do think it's a little redundant. Like, I feel like what they should have done, like the character that they're trying to go for him is very much he is in it for the money. He's a soldier of fortune, but he's not totally a sack of fucking human garbage. He's still a person, and he still cares about human beings. He has empathy. He's not like Banda, who just murders people for the giggles, right? Like, and he has this righteous anger against the eights for some reason. Like, I feel like what they should have done is they shouldn't have had his receiver be frozen by the girl. I think it would have been a lot better if, like, she hits him with ice and, like, his arm is iced over, but his gun is still intact. Like, it's clear that she tried to disable his gun, but, like, he's just like, no, fuck that. And he just takes it on the coat, and then he levels it. He's about to fire. He's like, nah, man, I ain't gonna light a kid up. I ain't gonna light a kid up, nah. Like, you know, like, if you do, like, that way you show that she's smart enough to want to freeze his gun. But at the same time, you also get him being able to be like, no, fuck that. Like, he's smart enough to be like, protect his weapon, but he still doesn't take the shot because he has moral quandaries. Doing it this way, where, yes, he isn't gonna shoot her, but now his gun is frozen anyway, like, it kind of deflates his moral outrage just a little bit. Like, it makes him not lesser, but it gives it a little less oomph. Like, in our heads, we're like, man, he could have lit her the fuck up anyway, and, like, it wouldn't have happened. Like, him choosing not to light her up changes nothing. I don't know, that's just my personal thought on that one. I think one thing I would say is maybe a little bit of a complaint is that, like, I kind of think it's a little weird how, like, just about everybody who has been a villain so far, except maybe fucking, the 8th guy, Wang, because he's probably going to turn out to just be a sack of fucking garbage. But, like, every single villain we've seen so far, so, like, Shuka, PKM Man, Dio, Rain, all of them, well, Rain wasn't really a villain, but you know what I mean. All of them have just turned out to be, like, decent human beings that just happen to have opted into a fucking murder game. It's kind of weird. Like, Dio's whole thing is like, I'm a daughter, though. It's like, okay. Doesn't excuse the fact that you did some, like, really gross, unethical shit just now. Like, Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, like, that this show feels the need to give everybody who was portrayed as a villain in their first outing, like, they need to give them something to make them redeemable, pitiable, some able word like that. I don't know. Like, I think I brought this up in, like, a fucking, like, a Let's Play episode that I don't actually think has come out yet. Shit. It's The Evil Within. I'm not going to go into spoiler because I know I'm Let's Playing that right now, and that episode is going to come out for, like, another 2 weeks, so whoops. But, like, in The Evil Within, there's a character who is absolutely irredeemably evil. Absolutely evil. And you later learn that the reason that they're evil, and they're doing all the fucked up shit they're doing, is that people basically did them really, really dirty. Like, basically, like, fuck their life up, fuck their face up, like, caused immense emotional and physical damage. And the game portrays it as like, look, see, this person isn't as evil as you thought. This person is sweet little Babu. They're just doing this villainy because, you know, they don't know anything else. It's like, yeah, and? Like, Adolf Hitler had an abusive father who beat him every day until he died, and his mother was so lost over his brother's death that, like, she didn't pay him any mind. So, it's still Hitler. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't understand this need in Japanese media. And Evil Within is Japanese media. Like, it's made by Shinji Mikami, for fuck's sake. Like, it's a weird thing in Japanese media for it's just like, hey, we had a villain, but the villain's now on the good guys' team, so the villain needs to have something that makes everybody love them. It's like, usually if you turn out to be, like, a horrible sack of fucking human garbage, you've usually got some dirt in your background that made you that way. It's the concept of nurture. Nobody's nature is evil. It's always the nurture that does that. And, like, you don't need to do it as a thing to make us like them. It's a really weird, like, sweet Babu complex. It's like, yeah, they can have the saddest history ever, but, like, I don't care. They still did a bunch of murder. Like, the way to make me like a character that's joined the good guy team is for them to use that ability they used to do a bunch of murder before to do some shit for the good guys that makes them, like, redeem them after the fact, not redeem them retroactively, is what I'm getting at. Like, it's just a really weird thing I've noticed a lot more recently. And the more I think about it, the more it just shows up as a trope. I just don't understand the predilection for it. Because this is a habit that seems to go back in, like, Japanese and even Western media, but to a slightly lesser extent. Like, fucking, like, decades. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. At all. But, like, I mean, it's not even really a complaint, because it's just a trope of the medium. I just wanted to talk about it, because I have no complaints. Like, I don't understand why people are like, oh man, Nozz, this show garbage, you're gonna hate the show, Nozz. It's like, no, this show has not had a bad episode so far. Like, there's some things that made me go like, okay, why though? But nothing that's made me go like, why though? You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference. There's a difference between why though and why though. And so far, we're mostly on the former, which is not a bad thing. Like, if anything, making the audience think and go, but why, though, is a good thing. It's something you want to encourage. You want to encourage people to think about shit and think where your story is going to go and where it's going to end up. And if they get it right, they get that sort of like, yeah, I guessed it. Yeah, God to prophecy. And if they don't get it, like, oh, I didn't think you could do that. Oh, continue. Like, I don't know. I'm rambling now. Show good. Episode good. I like. Very nice. But that's all I gotta say. So let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I left out, because that is entirely possible. Oh, boy. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends. If you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description. And also on the end card, along with a list of all the people that keep the show up and running. And if you want to join those people, you can click the link, and there's some goodies listed on that page that you might be interested in. I also have a YouTube membership, like, 'cause I know some people don't like Patreon, but I do have that. Like, if you were, like, dead set against Patreon, like, oh, Patreon gay, then you can always become a member of the YouTube channel, hit the join button down below. But I don't know. I don't really know all that much about YouTube membership. So I'm gonna keep shilling the Patreon first and foremost. But it's all the same rewards, all the same price point. I think the way Susan sets shit up is kind of fucky. But there you go. Anyway, so yeah. As always, everybody, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you a rune